Hey, welcome back to another video of Chili Lounge, and we're all excited to be here, and we're actually just wanting to spread positivity. And we're here joined by our special guest, AntClotz.
Hello.
We are here with Fish.
Ah,
We are here with Beast.
Uh,
We are here with Venus.
hi.
Didn't even pick up anything. And lastly, me, the most important of them all.
and I'm just gonna say again, we did not establish that fact.
Whoa there, cowboy.
So I'm
So-
not important then.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding, everybody. Let me rephrase that. Not most importantly, or lastly, me, but we are here joined by our petite fellow.
Hello.
Hello.
And lastly, me again. I'm very important. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Must be
But
hard,
yeah,
man,
we
you
are
know,
going
being
to be talking
important.
about
Okay, so you forget that
writing.
you're important.
We're gonna be talking about writings, joined by AntClotz. So, what do you do when you write?
What
No,
you?
like, what-
You hold a
You
pen.
what?
no, okay, wait. Let me rephrase. Like, what do you think when you write? Do you need like reference? Do you need motivation or something that comes in your mind? Like, some probably family problems. What do you think about?
Oh, sometimes I just listen to music or whatever's around me and poof, there's a freaking idea that just started out of nowhere.
Wait, please, aren't you a writer?
I
You know
am
about this.
kinda self-certified writer anyway.
Show
But
us
yeah,
the Wattpad career, bro.
Uh, God.
What about
the
the
hot
two of
pet
you? I
please,
mean-
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Don't you like?
go on.
What's your main thing to write? Like poems, haiku, or what? Like books in general?
Me? Sorry,
Yeah, you and
I guess
Beast.
me books. I
Or what
guess
you?
Well,
Oh yeah, yeah, and
I,
thoughts.
I just write books. I barely written a whole thing yet, but I got some things. But sometimes there just is no motivation at all.
So what do you do to get motivation?
I guess going out, but I can't do that right now. So I guess I listen to
I
music
have a
and
question.
go on.
Yavan?
What like topic or genre do you commonly write?
I have no
oh,
idea.
thank God I didn't answer the question.
I wonder. I
I
wonder.
jump. I jump. I don't know. Sometimes
Jump?
it's just I jump from whatever I feel like I
Ah.
want to write. Whatever
Yeah.
idea comes to me from whatever thing I thought of, it just it could be some medieval thing. it
Wait,
could
so
be
are
a
you
book.
comfortable writing every genre?
Kinda, not really. Remember the time we started talking? I kinda am not don't like kissing, like writing that much. More about fan fiction much.
Yeah, Beast.
Okay,
about you,
you don't have to target me like that.
What about you, Biz? Huh?
What about me? What is it?
What
happened to all of our
talk about
requests?
these later. We can talk about these
Sure.
later. We have
Yeah,
a guest
it's
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was a special guest. Okay.
Indeed you
All
are.
our special-
So like it's not stationary. It's not like a stationary genre for you. It's like whatever floats your boat, you write it, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess mostly fantasies. What if? I guess I don't know what to say. I guess whatever floats my boat, you're kind of right.
Beast, anything you wanna ask to AntClotz? Or since you're a writer, of course you have many questions for him, don't you?
I mean, I would like to read some of his. I would like to read some of his work myself, but I mean some of her work myself, but
That's fine.
I have a
Whatever
question.
pronouns, aka go on.
Didn't you say in the stream once that you were gonna make a book of me dying?
Wait, what?
What?
Ooh, wait.
No, remember the stream? Remember the first stream? I think it was not the first stream where like I was like saying goodbye and you all were joking around saying that I was dead. And then Ant be like, oh, I'm gonna make a book out of for Faith, like in honor for Faith.
I can do that. I don't know. Just that poor starving artist. Passepartout.
I have a question.
Yeah, Ren?
Oh my god.
There's so many questions.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any particular or specific things you like about writing? Like, what do you enjoy about it most of the time?
I don't know. I guess just telling a story. I just do.
You just like it.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you just like it.
Yeah, I got no reason much.
Yeah, so okay.
Bringing characters to life in a story is the best part, to be honest.
What?
You-
Because
it's-
what?
It's fun to imagine yourself because what I tend to I'm not sure and if you do this, but when I write, at least I tend to imagine myself in the position of the character, the main character and also the side character.
So basically,
That's why
perspective.
Yeah, perspectives. Yeah. So how would I know? Like, is he feeling fear, angry, sadness, happy? I would know when try to adjust my perspective, depending on each character's writing skill. I mean, ability, abilities and personality. So yeah.
Wait, so you do it. So do you do it with like you do it as your own perspective, or you do it as another person's perspective?
Mostly I try to do it on my own, and if it's, for example, writing for someone, like if for example Ace, I'm trying to write in the perspective of Ace if he's in my story, I need to try to understand his personality and how he talks. His speech pattern is the one I struggle the most with, because people obviously have different things, different catchphrases when they say something. So yeah. I try my best to adapt and remember to those changes when I'm writing a character that I'm not familiar with.
And,
How-
and
wait,
your
and do you-
thoughts, AntClotz?
Yeah, and what do you think?
And I only just think about what these characters are doing, like what others are doing. Sometimes I put myself in it, but it's just tiny bits, not me as a whole. Sometimes I did that. I did that sometimes, like the side character, but I wasn't like, I'm the focus now.
But, I actually have a question, but like, since you're a writer, you've written much stuff, so I'm guessing you've like written in different genres, like multiple
Not really a
genres.
lot. Not really a lot yet. I have too many ideas, but some of them I really just haven't put them down yet. Like, wrote a chapter or something.
Yeah, but like you've written a lot, but like my question is that out of all the genres you've written, what's your favorite one? Or, like, after the favorite one, like what's your least favorite one?
Wait, I didn't write that much. I guess I wrote some, but I didn't write so much. I guess, I don't know, I've never written some things that I hated. I only did what I wanted to go for. And I'm content with them.
Have you ever come across a genre named angst? Like
Yes.
ANGNST.
Oh, of course. I
what are
love
you
their
talking
pain.
about?
Let me tell you this. This story of mine called Silent Dreams.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gonna be very angsty.
Yeah, just go.
Come on.
Go.
Let
We
us
I wanna
love,
listen.
we love a
I'm
good
interested.
angst. We love a good angst.
I wanna listen.
I guess if I tell the whole thing, it would just immediately be like telling...
Summary!
Summary.
Yeah,
I don't.
summer.
You know how bad I am at summaries. Well, you guys don't know me much, but I'm pretty bad at summaries, by the way. I guess.
It's funny!
Okay, sure, I'll try. So this guy, his name is Atticus, and he's like a knight that somehow got lost from his like fellow knights. They were all going to a battlefield to fight this other kingdom, but he went off somewhere else because he got led by some force, and he was like, well, I'm going there, and then he got lost, and he found a kingdom that was basically very crumbling already. Some things were ash, everything was gray. Went in there, and I don't. Again, I'm very bad. I
It's fine. It's fine.
basically try. I'm already kind of summarize the first part already at this point.
It's fine. Just continue.
I guess yeah. He goes in, he stays there. Some ghost helps him. I'm gonna look at the one I did. I think I wrote a summary. They always require you to do that. I
I
don't
don't
know
know why, but in a way that reminds me of like Lord of the Rings or something.
why. I guess I did like Lord of the Rings for a very long
Ah.
period of time. I didn't read the books yet. They were kind of long. Okay, let me.
I haven't really
Hopefully,
watched it.
the summary I put isn't that good. Atticus Pierre Lunier finds himself lost from his fellow comrades. I said that. He ends up in one of the abandoned houses near a castle that's falling apart.
Oh.
One night, he dreams about how life would have been if he was with his family. Confusing dream with reality, he thought the horrible things that had happened were true. Later, he meets a mysterious figure. Will he ever go home or will he die from his dreams?
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's,
Ooh. That's very intriguing. I wanna
Yeah.
read that. I wanna read that. Is that like a is that like from a third person perspective or from a first person perspective?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's a
it's
good
first
question.
person. I think
What
it's.
do you?
Is it
what
first?
do
I
you-
think it's.
no.
No, it's third, I guess. I can
What do you?
think
Wait, I
go
have
on.
a question. What
Yeah.
what perspective do you usually write on?
Most of the time I write. I guess most of the time I write sometimes third, and it battles with first and third.
Yeah,
have
it's
you ever written
yeah,
in
it's.
second?
Bet
What would
to
the second
second
perspective
person.
be? What would the second person
You're
perspective be?
basically a
Is it-
bystander. You're basically the bystander seeing it all
Ah,
happen.
Yeah.
No, it's mostly like first and third.
Bet do
Yeah, well-
second person.
I'll try. I
It's-
don't know. You
second
can read
person.
it on Wattpad.
It's probably a tongue.
Actually, yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Where do you publish your writings?
I don't know.
If you ever publish your writings?
What?
I have published some of my writings, and I guess just I want to try something out, like maybe publishing on Wattpad. It's a good place. I
Yeah,
guess, to
it's a good
start.
platform to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, continue.
Of course you're an author. What inspired you to become like a author? Or what book inspired you to do this type of stuff?
Oh ho ho! It wasn't a book, monsieur. It was fan fiction.
We all started somewhere.
Yeah. It started with.
Which one was it? Or like
Let
specifically?
me tell you. I jumped between what I wanted to be as an adult. I wanted to be an actor. Then later on, as I started to read more and more things, I started wanting to become an author. I guess I'm gonna say The Hobbit did it for me. I guess
The Hobbit.
Oh.
I love the
Lord of the
movies. I love
Ah.
the movies, and I wanted to watch. I wanted to read the book, and then some plot started forming in my brain. Then following year,
So your imagination just went along with it, I guess.
yeah.
But like,
Go on.
oh wait, what? You were gonna say something?
This book, it's been so long.
Uh,
This is how I kind of became friends with Petite, because I was her first commission, and I wanted to draw. Like I wanted her to
wow.
draw something for my book, like a character. And I asked a lot of my friends, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so ready to publish this book."
is it
And
like
then
a character?
I
Is
got.
it like a character or like a cover of the book?
Oh, it was like a character. You know how sometimes, I guess like Harry Potter sort of inspired me too. Like you know how there's always like a drawing sometimes in the first, like in every chapter, there's always a picture that's drawn.
What do you find what part of writing do you find most difficult on doing?
I guess you know those lovey-dovey, I guess, romantic ones.
Oh,
That
the
involve them coughing, bro.
I'm
COVID.
sorry. Go on.
COVID.
But
Go.
like,
Wait,
what,
no.
what part of writing intrigues you? Though?
Like in general, not like in genres, but like in general.
Why did my brain immediately scream death? I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine. It intrigues me. I don't know. I guess just that childhood feel most of the time. Sometimes I would do like an angsty one or a very dark one if I have inspiration for it.
So you're like more on the angsty, dark story?
Sometimes right now. If you look at my Wattpad,
There's a link in the description.
you wanna shout out your Wattpad right now?
Yeah, do you want us to do it?
no.
No, okay. I understand.
I keep mentioning, but I guess those are where the examples kind of are.
He
You
secretly wants to.
Kinda, not
Sorry,
really.
continue.
Whatever pronoun you give, it's okay. Look, this story, I only have 3 right now. One of them is just a short story. 2 are kind of very different from each other. One is just kind of lovey-dovey, but I'm trying not to go that way because I don't feel comfortable writing it.
Do you usually try to avoid romance or something?
No? I mean, if I'm up for it, I can just write it and try to edit it if I don't like how
Man,
it's
you seem to be very particular of the romance genre. Do you have anything to say?
Me?
Yeah, you. You keep
Why?
mentioning romance.
No. Romance books are more intriguing than the movies. I'ma just say that. I don't know. For me,
True,
romance
very
books are
true.
more intriguing than the movies because I don't know. The movies, yeah, they're good, but like I feel like the
Meh.
romance books like give
You can feel more of the
yeah,
emotions. Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
more
flip the table.
interested.
I'm flipping the table. Mike,
But I'm more.
can I ask?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
great.
Yeah.
Go.
Go ahead.
I guess no, I don't know why I did this. I guess angst and fluff.
Yeah, but like,
There you go.
I guess when I'm reading, I'm most likely to like books that are fantasy or adventure. I'm more on that side because I like those genres, especially in movies or something.
I thought you were intrigued with horror.
No, I mean in books, not in.
Writing horror is hard.
Kinda,
Yeah,
least
I
for me.
meant.
Same. Well, I don't know. I've been scared some of my time in life, and I got somehow jumped
Terrified.
by horror. Not really. I've been terrified, but also right now, like, it was like 2017. I started to get very much into horror. You know, Stephen King.
Talking about horror, remember that time when you were so obsessed with Pennywise?
Yes.
What?
Obsession?
Bruh, me and Ant are like classmates, and every time we talk to each other, she'd be like, "Hey, Pennywise, though."
My memory is kind of fuzzy. I don't know. My memory is just dead.
Any other questions?
Cosplay Pennywise.
Wait,
I think
didn't
I tried
you-
once, but I didn't go with it.
Wait, no. I'm mistaken with someone else. Never mind.
Well,
Wait, man, didn't you kinda cosplay Pennywise one time? in
Not
school?
really.
Kinda,
I was
kinda.
in like a dance group. That's
Yeah,
why I had
kinda.
to.
That's why I said kinda.
It's
Alright.
yeah.
writings and songs are pretty good too. What the heck?
Writing songs?
Writing in songs sometimes are
Ah.
poems, stories.
Do you write songs?
No, I
Oh.
kind of tone deaf. Also, I don't know how to write. Whenever
Wait,
I try to, I was in a summer thing that was we're acting, and I was like, we were told write a poem, and I was like, shoot, I can't write a poem. I ended up almost writing a whole story.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Doesn't Ace, don't you write songs?
No.
No,
I
but
make
you wrote the-
music.
Yeah,
I
you
make
wrote
music.
a song though before.
Yeah, but it's,
I don't know. It's like whenever I make songs, it's basically like the first thing that pops up in my head. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, I don't write it. That's why we're on writing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What
Huh.
about
That is basically also writing.
I guess I brought up the song thing because, sorry, one of the stories is like it came from how I felt listening to a song. It was just it had that very haunted like castle vibes. The darkness is like dusty and there's this ghost in the middle of it. I guess that's how it sparked. Me in my room at maybe 3 a.m. listening to that song, and all of a sudden, that baby idea was born into the world.
Okay.
How about
Yeah.
have you ever like wondered or like at least fantasized about making your stories into short films or real movies or so?
Played with the idea. Well, I didn't think. Oh wait, yeah. Well, I guess did think that. Oh my gosh, what if this becomes a thing? What if it becomes a movie and everybody expects that? But
Ah.
there's also this time where I started writing try to write a short story for making a short film or a film because one of my friends were like, you want to be part of this thing? Like we're making a movie,
Ah.
and then he canceled, and I was like, maybe I can do it myself. Long story short, I didn't, but I had pretty good stories in the end, I
But
guess.
that's
They
it would
kind
have
of,
been nice to see that.
yeah, they kind of
Beast,
were undoable. What? Go on. You can.
Beast wanted to ask a question. What was it, Beast?
Oh yeah, dude. What you? No, you
I forgot a question. I'm joking.
Bro.
I'm joking. Okay. So you're a writer. So I have a question. Do you actually read a lot of books?
Oh yes! Oh my gosh! You did
Yeah,
not
okay.
know me when I was
Mhm.
12 to 14. Well, I'm still technically-
I knew Ant.
Yeah, she knows. She's seen me
I
with my dad.
can I tell them this? If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
alright,
I'm
Ant?
I'm not there.
Every time in school, everyone is just like mind their own business, learning and stuff, and she be just like reading.
Oh,
In front of the-
I'm with you.
She be reading.
I'm with you, Ants. I want to sleep with you.
If Beast didn't like that so much.
I don't know where they view it.
I'd probably
What do you
invite
mean?
her.
I would honestly. Yeah.
We'd be sharing ideas of what to write. Imagine a collab of two stories.
Oh no.
I tried.
That'd be cool.
Collabing in writing, it's a bit more complicated, I think.
Because you don't share the same ideas sometimes.
Sometimes you're gonna
And your
fight about it.
the way you write is also gonna affect
Writing.
the story.
Yeah.
Every writer has their own style of writing.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh yeah.
and
Look,
they,
that potato.
yeah,
What you saying? Sorry, potato just mentioned. Remember the time I wanted to publish a book?
did
I
you
think I
actually?
She had this
No.
one instance where she wanted to post
Not really close.
publish a book. She
Faith,
really
I already
wanted to do it.
Yeah, I was 12. What did you expect?
12? Wow, 12 and already publishing a book.
Imagine that. That would have been
12 years
nice,
old, I was
honestly.
playing Minecraft 24/7.
I mean, we've all wanted, like, at least one
I guess,
time
yeah.
or one part of our lives, we wanted to publish something on YouTube
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, I have, and oh no, I'm not sure about it.
Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we all have our embarrassing stories that we make that I don't want to share at all.
Yeah.
Bro, I had a Wattpad phase.
Oh my gosh.
I think everyone does.
Everyone
Yeah, I
did.
think everyone did.
Hopefully this ain't a phase, honestly, because I'm trying to make a career out of this.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, forgot.
Then
Keep saying Wattpad career.
That's what I said
I-
about art.
I gave up on writing, to be honest.
Your writing was really good though.
No, it's still my hobby, but I'm not gonna make it my career. I don't have that much confidence in me anymore.
Writing is really
It's
Hard.
really hard.
Yeah.
if you
It's
make
really
it your
hard.
career.
Yeah, of course. If you're gonna make a career, that's be hard. But I guess for me, writing
Yeah.
is kinda not that hard.
Oh.
Is writing a hobby or like a career for you, or like a dream?
Well, it is a dream. I guess if this doesn't really work, I'm gonna, you know, do something else.
But like at one point of your life, of course, this has been your passion for now. I'm not sure if it's gonna be your career, but have you ever got unmotivated or like you lost your passion for some time or something?
Since quarantine started.
Oh, I
I
mean,
mean, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, everyone has been unmotivated ever since quarantine.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah, everyone,
Yeah.
yeah. No, everyone's been very unmotivated.
But this thing that happened to me before quarantine, I used to sleep very early, like whatever, like 10 maybe. And then as soon as quarantine started, I somehow slept at maybe 11 to 12, like 2 a.m. Quarantine has been affecting me and my brain cells. They're dying very fast. Provide me more.
everyone keeps expecting that that we're more productive because we're just at our house, but I guess it's making us less productive because we're more unmotivated to do things.
I mean,
We've
what
seen
can
this
motivate
place many
you?
times.
I mean, what can motivate you? Your bed sheets? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly. I guess when I used to be outside, I could think of many things because I was moving and
Yeah,
I was hanging out with many people. Well, not
You
really
were-
many people.
you were active.
You get ideas from people outside.
You can look at others. You can do whatever. Well, not really
Yeah.
a lot of things. If it's illegal, don't do it.
I get a lot of ideas from sometimes I feel bad because I feel like I'm watching someone way too closely because I walk around and I tend to watch people because I don't know,
When
I
you
just
put
like
it that
watching
way.
people and I get I know no
wow.
observing people.
Are you sure about that?
And at some point there's some people that does a very interesting action like I don't know, like writing or doing some kind of art, and I tend to focus more on that, and there's always gonna be ideas coming inside my head from them doing some kind of action.
There was.
And-
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on.
I guess it's kind of weird when you're drawing or something out in public, and people just are very close to you and looking at what you're drawing, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. I'm gonna pretend you're not there.
Books have like it's all mostly words, but there's books that have art. But do you do your art or do you ask someone to do the art for you?
If it's kind of complicated for me, I would think I would ask, maybe help from my uncle. Maybe if I had the money, I could ask for a commission from me or another friend.
But
Huh?
you did do art.
I do, but I'm not that good at it.
The meme, the meme's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
Talking about art, though,
Oh,
I will just say this.
Oh no!
Ant was actually the first person who
Yeah.
commissioned me, and I'm so happy. I'm proud to be like her friend and all.
I
Aw.
sent
She
more
began your career.
Okay.
Yeah, looking back, like the things that I drew for her, and now I actually feel bad. Like I think I overpriced her too much.
I don't
Why
Her
did they
art
have to
at
do
that time
such
was
a-
so disgusting.
I think I only went like, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, that was true. That was
I
true.
need it. I need it. I need it.
I didn't really. Just like, okay, this is your price. Fine, man. Whatever.
I have a question actually. I mean, everyone. I mean, you're
This is
of course
Q&A
an author.
time.
You're an author, then obviously you have your preference. But like, what what type
What?
of pen do you like?
Are you serious?
for writing? I mean, we all have preferences. Some even use the quill for writing to maintain
What? No.
a typical thing, you know? Yeah, but like,
Fonts for those who use the quill for writing, though.
Wow. What time are you in? I
Rich,
guess I write
fancy.
mostly- Yeah, true. True.
Imagine
I
using
write
the
on the
quill
laptop.
and like writing 57 copies of your book with that quill.
Gosh. The horror.
the
There
ink
is a-
you have to buy here and there.
What's the result?
I just prefer typing.
Shut up.
Laptop
Okay.
is, or I guess whatever. I guess a laptop is what I
Laptops?
prefer. Yeah, laptop.
It's easier.
Yeah, it is, and also if it's not on
Very
paper,
productive.
Yeah.
is it like
You can erase it.
yeah, not delete things easily too.
Yeah.
What paper do you like to use though? If you
Gue kayak tuh no. No, there we go. The first official. It's official now. People is gonna hear me speaking Bisaya on the channel. It's official.
Why are you
what type of
asking this,
paper?
bro?
what type of
What do you mean?
like,
You got a brand, you got a brand
different
fetish,
paper
bro?
though.
I use the tissue paper to write.
You have
What kind of brand?
You have
Maybe
Orion.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys talking much about. I barely wrote on paper. I mean, I guess I
Okay.
did, but that was only in between classes.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
so
when
what,
you're really bored, yeah.
So what chair do you use when you're writing?
Okay.
Hey, you need help.
Okay. I actually have one question for yeah. Wait, give me a second. Okay.
We gotta make it.
So I'm pretty sure you've been on Wattpad and you've read a lot of other people's story, right? What's one weird book you came across like that you read?
One? Oh no.
Are you saying there's plenty?
There's
How?
more than one.
Of course there is
God, no,
plenty.
there's more than one.
Please, of course there's
What?
plenty. I mean, one of my friends made me read them to them.
Wow. Hear their audiobook, huh?
It was
Bruh.
horror. It was a bit
Lemon.
of cannibalism.
Yeah, Lemon. Oh my gosh. I
Oh,
found that on
shit.
DeviantArt.
It was horrifying beast. It was gore and cannibalism.
Whoa, gore and cannibalism. I found something else, and it was more terrifying than that. Mental play.
Oh,
Oh.
dear.
Yeah,
I was playing with my mentality, and I
I
kind of
actually have a question.
Yeah, go
Um,
on.
yeah, like I said earlier, that we all have preferences.
Oh no.
No. It's not a bad question. It's not a bad question. But like,
Okay.
there are morning people and there are like night people. So what time do you normally write? Like more early in the morning or like late at night?
You tend to write when you have motivation.
Yeah. Like whenever. It's afternoon, fine. It's
It's-
morning, it's fine. It's late at night, okay.
It depends when the idea comes up, to be honest.
Yeah. Or when I just like start
Yeah.
something pours out of me and like, okay, right.
Actually, wait, Ants, have you I'm pretty sure you have finished writing plenty of books, right?
No.
No. So wait, hold on. What do you mean?
I've written, but Faith knows this. This thing has been 3 years in work, the last one I did. But then, I guess this is like writer's problem that many people talk about. When you think of something, new idea forms, you're suddenly leaving your old idea behind.
Yes.
Try not to do that.
I see.
I try not to do that, but then sometimes it just, come here, I have a new idea for you, write it or else.
Man.
I actually have another question. Do you like writing with people around or alone?
If I feel like a show off, I'm gonna be a show off. If I'm alone, I'm alone.
I hate writing
are
when
you-
people are there.
Which one are you comfortable with, though? Or which one do you prefer?
Sometimes
Mostly
alone. Yeah, alone, I guess. Like when I'm just, I prefer. Sometimes I want to be back home. Not sure. I like my room because sometimes, again, I'm just sleeping very late, and it feels like I'm the only person awake, and then I'm just listening to my favorite music, and then that's how it pops out sometimes. But now I'm kind of not alone. There's people, my grandma, I guess. Sometimes my brother, my parents, in my room. So, well, not really my room.
Oh, yeah, that gives me another question. Does any of your relatives know that you write already?
Oh yeah, they do, but I just don't mostly show them what I write because there's this
Questionable
book-
contents.
Not really.
It's either it's 18 plus or
No, it's
it's
homophobic.
yeah.
Suddenly I have a
like
very
there's
big
also-
cough.
Yeah, there's
No, I
also,
write
like,
about. There's a story, I guess. Again,
Yeah,
you
go
can
ahead.
see it
Come on.
on Wattpad. It's titled Ophelia and her Death. I guess you can kinda see
Were they
where it's gonna
ever
head.
Were they ever curious?
Sometimes it
Cool.
just don't bug me. My uncle just talks to me sometimes about art because that's where we connect. Sometimes my aunt says, I'm gonna edit it for you. But then I think, well, damn, gay girls, she gonna see that. I don't think she would wanna see that or read it. So,
Since you write on laptop, right?
yeah.
Which, like, what do you prefer when you're typing? Like, you're laying down or like just sitting down on a chair and
Whatever the position I please.
I like
it's
hanging
comfortable.
myself on the.
I am that man. Yes.
I am just sitting down in the toilet bowl, just typing some random words that come out
Yes,
of my
I'm in my
head.
toilet with my laptop. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I like to be upside down.
I like to be upside down, hanging from the ropes.
I prefer sitting on my table and then typing on the chair.
Well, my thigh do be thick.
Oh
Well, I
god.
do have pillows. I
I
always,
like,
if I'm on my
yeah,
bed, pillows on my lap, and then boom, put that laptop.
I
Right.
like to be sitting under the.
Okay.
PG.
What?
Chill.
It's
PG picture.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just like sitting on my ceiling under the floor.
Okay. I have a bit of a personal question to ask you, Ant. Have you ever written a fan fiction about your friends? No, and I don't mean fan fiction as in romance. No. I don't mean it as in romance. I mean like just writing a story about your friend.
I wonder
Whether
who
it's
did
something
that
about
in-
friendship, being
Yeah.
successful, or something.
I
Oh,
wonder who did that
kinda
in this
did.
group.
What
Not
about
really.
lemon?
I didn't really write it down. I just thought about it. I was like, we're writing on segways. I was maybe 10. We're riding on segways. We're in our pajamas. We're at this mall. We're hanging out. All of a sudden, we're
Oh.
singing.
That's cute
Oh,
though.
that's cute.
That's cute.
Again, I
you-
was 10 or
Do you
How-
like
Go on.
what is
Go on.
Do you have makeup deadlines for your writings? Do you like give yourself a deadline, or you just wanna have
Whenever.
an endless time for your book?
I have endless time since I'm just not motivated. I also get too anxious when I have deadlines, and I will go into ultra panic mode, and I think it would be bad writing under those very conditions.
Under pressure, yeah.
Under pressure.
Like, I actually forgot my question.
Okay, let me ask a question. Okay, and when you write, like if after you finish writing, you obviously feel proud about it, right? You feel like, well, okay, good job. I think I did a good job. No, really?
Kind of, not really. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Now we have a round of applause.
No, there you
Yay.
go.
which is the perfect way to get the video back. All right, we had a cut. We had something happen, but all right, let's continue on the topic earlier. But yeah, you don't have a lot of confidence in your writing after you finish. What do you mean? Can you explain?
Well, I don't really feel that much disappointed. I'm just like, maybe I could have done something else with it.
Yes,
Maybe
yes. Ah,
every time I think of a word, I was like, is that spelling? Then I search. But sometimes
you
I look at
search,
it like,
yeah.
then I look at it as like, am I right? Did I put the comma right? Did I put this thing right? You know those punctuations, I guess they say, very important. A lot in writing.
Do you have like a aside from writing, do you have like a specific career you want to take or a specific course or any job you want to take?
You know, as a backup.
Not really.
Not really.
Really?
I guess if I was, I don't know, maybe something that had to do with history. I kind of was good at history
Ooh.
back in my classes.
I
That is
suck
correct.
at history.
Science sometimes, not really. But, history, that kind of stuff. Maybe, well, I can't solve murders. Really, dang it. I only write about murders.
Writing mysteries and murder, it's quite difficult for me at least because
Yeah.
you're just wondering how many hints should you give, how interesting should the case be,
Actually,
and how
the
long are we gonna prolong the thing, yeah?
Who's the
Go on.
imposter?
thing-
Who's the imposter?
I saw Beast Ben.
No, 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 I did not.
Hey, can I
Okay,
go?
about Ben Elba being an imposter.
Can I
Do
go
you
now?
remember yesterday, bro?
Oh my.
You were spamming kill. What I don't know what you were doing. Yeah, and go on.
The thing I have is like, if I'm actually correct, because I was writing this thing. It was like a small town murderer, and this dad who was a cop, his daughter almost got killed, and this killer has never been found, and it's been killing little girls from the ages of 6 to 16.
Oh.
All have kind of the same features, like brown hair, maybe blue eyes, like that kind of thing.
Oh.
And my brother actually made me realize something. Is like, you gotta know about precincts, or like you gotta be this like, kind of specific, and that made me feel like, oh, frick. Like her, it's like, oh my gosh, I gotta be kind of like, specific, because this is kind of also like a cop story, because the dad is a cop.
You know, weird
What?
fact, but I wanted to take criminology before.
Go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
My
yeah,
third,
you
it
did
was like my
mention.
third. It was like my third option. I wanted to do criminology because
Why?
detective stuff or mystery stuff is always intriguing to me for
Yes.
some reason. I do not know why. I keep
mean, I love-
watching Crime Watch.
Yes, hey.
Oh.
BuzzFeed Unsolved for me too.
Oh yeah, BuzzFeed themselves. Yeah.
Shane Madej, baby.
Yeah, Ryan, bro.
Ryan, yes, the screamer. I guess they kind of also help further my, I don't know. Wow, the words are suddenly lost from my mind. How I want to write the murder mysteries. I kind of helped it up.
Murder Mystery reminds me of Minecraft. It's a game. Oh god.
What?
But yeah, it's a game. It's kind of like imposter. You find, but there's no discussion at all. You just vote who you think it is immediately.
But you don't even know if the proof is true.
Exactly. You just vote people who think it's the right person.
And then
Lucky
boom,
guess.
you accidentally
lucky
killed
guess.
an innocent.
Yes. Which makes everyone a murderer technically, but still. Wouldn't that make everyone that plays Among Us an imposter though? Now that I think about it. Because you vote someone to kill them in a way.
Sometimes it's
That's kind of fucked up, huh?
Yeah. I vote
Ron?
for my teammate. You know, not
You
to
vote-
success. I'll do that. I was like, okay, sure, they're all voting for this. If I vote for another, they might think it's me too. Sorry, bro.
Who wouldn't love being imposter though?
Oh,
I hate being imposter.
My
Uh,
heart
Pressure.
hurts after.
I mean, being imposter is fine. Like, if you get imposter too many times, you're gonna be suspicious as hell.
Yeah. Also, if I play as imposter many times, my heart just races, and after it,
Pressure.
my heart hurts. It's
My heart
been
and I will,
pumping too far. Blood. God.
Wait,
Whenever I'm imposter, I'm fine. But whenever Christine interrogates me, that's when I go like berserk.
Yeah,
I,
pressuring, bro. Especially like in general, getting into
this
My
is now
vocab
Among Us.
died. Getting asked questions or getting interviewed is still nerve-wracking in any way possible.
Sometimes I'm chill, sometimes it's like, well,
So, Mister.
yes, mystery.
we totally did not cut the video
One
once
thing
again.
Mystery, the one thing in life one cannot solve.
True.
Wait, y'all talking about mystery? Yo.
Now he unmutes the mic.
Yo! The moment you
Yo.
unmute, yes.
Yo, y'all
Yeah.
talking. Anyways, I'll go back to being mute. Ciao.
Oh my days. It's a special episode where Fish is very quiet today.
Wait is silent in the podcast. Nani?
Huh?
I'm in a weird mood today. Okay, hush.
Wow.
Yo,
Alright.
mystery. Anyways, ciao.
Oh
Can I-
days.
I guess I was
Yeah,
trying
huh?
to say about. Gosh, this feels weird. I guess I'm gonna talk about this story that I had. It wasn't
Oh,
really.
okay. Mhm.
It was inspired by a real thing that happened, which is
Oh,
kind of
okay.
weird.
Yeah, go for it.
Yo, based on a real story, Pog.
You know what's crazy about this real story? I was in it, but I didn't see anything. They were joking about. We were like in Dumaguete. We were going through the mountains. It was like dark. It was like foggy. We were following like these other people to go to the wherever it was, so we can ride a boat and go home. We were following them, and they started to joke about various like horror things. About like, oh, there's this Umbrella Girl. It didn't really start with Umbrella Girl first. It started with other horror things, and then my uncle, my cousin. Gosh, such a confusing family tree right now. My cousin who was driving, they were like joking about this girl who, if you looked in the mirror, you can see her, and something happens to you or something like it. She will kill you maybe. And then they kept joking about these women who were by the other sides of the road. They had an umbrella. Sometimes it was the same umbrella, sometimes it wasn't. And they would be laughing about it, but then it kept repeating. Like there's this woman who had the same umbrella, or like a little girl who had the same umbrella. And then they went silent. I'm recounting what my brother told me and what my memories say. So they kept saying about Umbrella Girl and that stuff. And then later, I guess, or the next day, I started making a story in my head of what Umbrella Girl was, how she died, how she was like as a kid, maybe. She is a kid, Umbrella Girl. When my brother told that story to my mom, like, oh, we saw this like Umbrella Girl, we were just making her up. But then all I thought was, I was there. I didn't see that shit. I didn't see that shit. How did you see that? I was in the front seat. Well, I guess that's it, I guess.
So that sounds like it can be made into a horror film.
Yeah. Honestly.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. It was just a joke, and then
Turned
they
into
said
a
they saw it. They said they saw it. Either my brain was blocking some sort of thing that is like, that's different people every time you see them. That's not the same person. Either that's what happening was in my brain, or there was a legit ghost that we talked about, and all of a sudden it became real.
So when typing, lights on or lights off?
Lights on, lights on. Nah, kinda. Never seen that yet.
That
So,
sounds like a
so-
It can be a
song.
factor though.
So, when writing, outside or inside?
Oh my god.
Right now, inside. If I'm outside, I'd be typing away on my phone if I had
Imagine
motivation.
writing a book outside and it's raining, and then you're using
Oh,
paper.
yes. Whoa. No.
So, question, how many times you write a month? Or a
I
week?
don't know. I guess, again,
It
it's
really
just-
depends on the ideas.
yeah. Motivation.
And how many times you write on a good month?
Do you think I keep count?
Yes.
Sorry. No, I don't. It's just there. It's just, oh, you're feeling motivational about writing this now? Okay, write it. And then I write it. And sometimes I just leave it for maybe a month, maybe 3 months.
Also, may I add, remember the thing that the horror story that started from jokes?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about it, all horror stories are jokes.
kinda.
Depends, really.
Ah,
They're
someone's
sick
begging.
jokes.
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Have you ever tried to express your feelings through writing?
I was gonna ask the same
Oh,
question.
yeah. I guess I kind of have, but I don't know. I guess I did, but also not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because it sounds weird saying this. I guess I don't think I feel that much anymore. Sometimes I'm just,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just, yeah, okay, whatever. You did
I
that.
mean, if you
okay,
have,
whatever.
if you had like a really bad,
Right,
something,
bad day, I wouldn't.
yeah, you wouldn't have any motivation to write at all.
Not much. Sometimes I will, but also at the times I'm like, okay, life, I guess.
I mean, yeah. No, you go on. No, I'm sorry, but yeah, I use my writings now at least mostly to express my emotions, whether whether it's a good way or in a bad way. I just use it to express my emotions so that I don't feel so contained to myself, and without also disturbing someone else. So yeah, it's writing has been a nice venting area for me.
No, if I ever feel something, I guess I just talk to my like very close nephew or my friend. You remember the one we played with last night?
Which one?
Godwin. Godwin.
Godwin.
Yeah,
What about
I
talking
can
to your
talk.
sleep paralysis demon? That always helps me.
I don't really have a sleep paralysis demon. So
My
it's fine.
my sleep paralysis demon do be looking kind of thick though.
Thick. Well, then
Why? What kind of sleep paralysis demon
Why
were
are
you
you
thick?
lusting at?
You ever heard of the void and the endless abyss?
Say it.
He's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, moving on. Well, one thing I struggle a lot with writing is being, well, it's not like consistent. It's like, for me, it's hard for me to just keep writing the next chapter after the next chapter, because when you write the first chapter, of course, you're really motivated. It's a new idea. You feel like it's the best idea.
I get it.
Yeah.
Go on.
But yeah, and the most, like, the furthest I've ever written was chapter, for a book at least, was chapter 4,
Yeah.
and then I dropped the book. Well, not the book, the story itself. It's not even a book. Yeah.
Sometimes I just drop unexpectedly too, same. But I don't fully drop them. I'm like, I'm gonna get back to you, but I don't know when. Could be years, could be a month, but I'll try to get back.
Maybe never.
to it.
That's my case at least. Yeah.
The farthest I reach, I think it's like chapter 5 or 6, and then I fully changed the story. So no, I'm back to chapter 1.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing was,
Mm.
it was a medieval story before, but then I thought, well,
Oh.
I'm gonna write something modern because I know more about modern things. I can search that kind of stuff. But here then Silent Dreams came to me, and then I'm like, ah shit, here we go again.
The furthest I've written a story is just a paragraph.
Apparently.
Bruh.
Same.
Short stories, Pog, let's go.
Wow, short stories.
Probably
How do you write
I
stories?
I
It's
hate
so hard.
school
I mean,
when they say limit 250 words.
Yeah.
Ben, you've read my short stories, right?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Guys, you
Cosmic Horror,
read
let's go, Pog.
Yes.
Yeah, and
my short story. It's actually so short.
Bro, talking about hating school because of like essays and paragraphs and stuff. Imagine being paid to make them for other classmates.
Oh, are you?
God.
Have you?
I did, bro.
Wow.
I have a lot of classmates who paid me to do it.
I would love to have that kind of classmate.
Oh wow.
Well,
I love
actually,
writing
they just like,
essays.
I promise I'll pay you, but nah.
They don't pay you.
I paid
That's-
full price for those art supplies.
Or
Thank
do
you.
you want something else?
Hmm?
Do you want something else, please? Sure, you want
What
that
is?
type of classmate or
What do you mean? I would rather have the classmate where they pay me to do their work. I don't mind. I
Yeah.
doing essays. I love it.
Money.
why not just do it out of charity if it's your friend?
Whoa, charity, hold on.
Whoa there.
Doesn't mean,
Yes.
don't care if it's my friend. It's like, pay me money.
Man, y'all
I need money. Might as well make a profit,
Y'all are nasty cheapskates.
What do you mean, cheapskates?
Coming from you, you were asking money literally earlier.
Yo. Okay. Going home at like 6 p.m. is not a joke, man, especially in simple
Yeah.
Philippines.
Really?
She asked
Oh,
for
wait.
5 pesos every single
I walk home before, so
Yeah, I also got used to that.
same. It's,
So,
I
like-
guess I really wonder what the people who were outside were thinking. Because I was like, again, to you guys, you thought I was like a guy.
Nah, there's a bit of femininity
I know,
in your voice.
But like to a naked eye or like
Yeah.
an ear, then
Yeah.
The untrained ear of listening
Yeah.
for male and female voices
Yeah.
cannot comprehend.
Yeah, but also I have a beard and I have also like kind of these sideburn looking things. So
Yo,
imagine that
uh,
big, looking like a man in a high.
hermaphrodite.
Imagine that, and their hairstyle's like for a girl, and then they're wearing a school uniform that's for a girl. Imagine.
I can't imagine it honestly.
Imagine. I will send pictures. I'm kidding. I deleted my Facebook. That did not happen at all.
Okay.
Wait, which part did happen? The deleting of the pictures or the deleting of the Facebook?
Which?
Well, I never
Both.
posted any pictures.
Ah.
I deleted my old Facebook because of one thing that happened. But it's so embarrassing. I'm not gonna say it.
So like, yeah, what now?
Yeah, what?
So
Alright,
like-
well, we are.
so memes.
So memes?
It all started when I was born.
The biggest meme here is me, and it's not even funny.
Squidward.
I laughed at it,
Inside
but
my
it's fine.
monitor.
Bruh.
Oh, this is the end now?
So
or
this is the
what's
end?
happening?
I just realized what I
Wait.
said.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I
which-
was silent
I just
for
realized what
75.
I said.
What did you say?
There's an ant inside my monitor.
So Van has been experiencing some difficulties with her monitor, whereby an ant is going inside her monitor. I have
And
no
are
idea
you
why.
the culprit?
And are you perhaps the
Oh.
person at fault here?
Eh?
What?
You be controlling ants, huh?
No, say.
Ant woman.
What?
If I had power over ants, I wouldn't be killing them left and right if they climbed over me.
Wait,
damn.
question. Question. Where did you name the get? Where did you name the get? Where did you get the name AntClotz?
What?
Where did
Wow,
you name
wow.
the get?
Get the overruns at the top.
Is it interesting?
Just say it. I'm curious.
Okay, I guess. There you go. Here's the thing. A lie. You know, the lie. No.
Wait, so you looked at an ant?
Let
Just
me
thought-
tell you this. My brother and other cousin were like, oh, there's this big. I used to rave about PewDiePie. I think I kind of still do. But I used to rave about PewDiePie, and then they were like, oh, there's actually this Filipino YouTuber who's called AntClotz. I didn't remember how they said it, or they didn't even write it. They just told me about it. And then they said he's a bigger YouTuber. He went from rags to riches, but then he deleted his channel because he was so popular. And I was like, oh damn, who this? And then I searched it up. It didn't exist because I spelt it like how I spelt it now. And then I thought, well, I'm taking that name forever. It's mine now. Because that's it. A lie.
Yeah, that's
You know.
how it works.
Yeah, that is, like how a lot of people lie. All
Identity
of us.
fraud, am I right?
Yes. Well, identity theft is a joke, Jim. Millions of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So Ace, the host, would you like to continue?
Water is just a...
What?
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 We have reached beyond 1 hour. We have reached
Damn.
1 hour into the podcast.
Can I say one last thing?
What is it?
Fog, I didn't speak for 75% of the video.
Ah, dang it! I thought I
What fate? What is it?
I was
What?
gonna say goodbye too, but I guess I
No.
didn't make it.
You're too early.
No, we
We didn't even.
we haven't done the outro. You can still make it.
I didn't
Zay,
speak for
Zay,
75% of the video.
Uh,
Fog.
What? What?
You wanna end it? You wanna wrap
Yeah,
it
sure.
up? Okay,
You
go.
wanna end it? Get the rope first.
The video. I'm gonna censor that shit.
Oh, there.
I thought the
Okay.
video ended because Z was like, so this is it, guys.
I mean, I have a shotgun if you
Judge,
want.
I'm not putting on
Alright.
a script. This is all from my brain. No script needed.
Okay, come on, go.
I'm just gonna put a screenshot of your text in the video.
Okay, wrap it up.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
So this is it, guys. We've reached the end. Thank you, AntClotz, for being in today's video.
Do you see the light?
No. And thank you to the people who took time to watch this entire video. Stay safe and please stay hydrated and wear your masks. See you guys on the next video. Bye!
Don't die.
Bye, y'all!
It's the end. Do you see the light? Do you see the light?
All I
Are
can
you
see is his forehead,
vlogging?
dude. All I
Anyways,
can see is his
ciao!
forehead.
Goodbye.
Eat.
Remember, no Sims